And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And our starting pitcher here today, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fouled off to the right. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Jimenez. And an easy out to start the game. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup.
Batting second, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that misses. And it's 1-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And another ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Trevor Larnett stands in now and watches strike one. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That one fouled off.
Come on, punch him out.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Jays, right fielder George Springer.
And that one fouled off. That's down and in. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Batting
pitches
second.
to even that count
Shortstop,
off at
boom,
2 balls and
Bichette.
2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Lewis throws to first. And here this afternoon, too quickly away in the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two outs. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Back up the, oh, that got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Will
And now they'll hustle out
Wagner.
to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, 2 outs. Wagner, the next to hit, inside. 1-0. Two on, 2 outs.
That's out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1 now.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2-2. That's inside. Alejandro Kirk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second, 2 down. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Second inning,
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
Minnesota,
Here's Byron
center
Buxton.
fielder Brian Buxton.
Gosman back to work. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Now 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
To the right side. That takes care of Buxton.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
So digging in, Matt Wallner. Gets the call. That's strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. That one drifts inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, center field. Out, number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Royce Lewis stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. High fly ball out towards left center. Santander under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And downstairs.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
Put that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering is fouled back. That missed inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Roll to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw there, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play, just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Inside move to second, and he's back in on a dive.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lucas getting ready to hit.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
Damn.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Here's a 2-0.
That's ball 3.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
We got a full count.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton moves under it, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange, and throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. Out to short. To first. And that quickly 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First pitch swinging.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
They say away.
2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still no score. And we're back. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Fastball is outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So up next, Bichette. Lopez checks over to first, and he's back. Just off the inside edge.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Springer on the run. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And that one ripped into right. Could be extra bases. Springer makes the turn at second. Coming home. The tag, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. That clips the corner.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
0-1. That one missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fought off foul. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Bichette at second with nobody out. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right
Now
there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Vladdy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Just missed. Foul ball there. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses, and a count 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, Willie Castro. Castro, an all-star a season ago. 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one in the air. Clement has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Carlos Correa. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a strike. Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Here's Trevor Larnach. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Twins 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Alejandro Kirk.
Give it to him, Toronto. Show him how we play in Canada.
And ball 1.
Count. Hey!
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Andres Jimenez
Andres
next up for the Blue Jays.
Jimenez.
0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Ernie Clement now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Two down, nobody on. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2-0.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The count 2-1. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fastball is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for
All set for the
Minnesota,
start of the
center
inning.
fielder,
Now the
Byron
Minnesota
Buxton.
cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Gosman back to work.
Nope.
Just missed.
Outside.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Out to short. Bichette throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Fly to center his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And caught on the warning track.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. Fly to left his first time. Up and in, ball one. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Outside low, 3-1. Slice down the right side.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Twins retired in short order. They trail here 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Twins 0. Top 6, and here is Ty France.
Ty France.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball is outside. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks lead. 0 for 1 so far. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. And fouled off. The Twins hitless so far in the game. battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the
Now
dish.
batting, catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Twins tie it up.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter
Designated
alive
hitter,
now.
Willie
Got a good
Castro.
pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
This is Willie Castro. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Man at second.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Oh, that's it.
Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. It's 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now Correa up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Way outside, 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Two outs, runner on first. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Swanson also getting ready. missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter is no more. It's the Twins 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center, here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander.
For the Jays, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one is in for a strike.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way to have eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now for the Twins, Michael
number
Tonkin.
39.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, 1 for 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Blue Jays down a run. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 on, 1 out. Andres Jimenez digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Now
The first
batting,
move felt like a bit of a
third
guess. You
baseman,
have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So bases loaded with one away. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Golden opportunity right here. And that one upstairs, ball one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. Bases loaded, one away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton sizing it up, brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
So two down now, and here is Nathan Lucas. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-2.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is George Springer. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Slider misses outside. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Jimenez over at second. Lucas on at first with 2 down. And it remains 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they're up by 3.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael Tunkin out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
Minnesota,
arm out of the bullpen, Jorge
number
Alcala.
66, Jorge Alcala.
First and second, 2 outs. And now, Bo Bichette. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. That one in triple digits. Next pitch is outside. The other way, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. 1 run across. Here comes Springer around third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Byron Buxton. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see
Now
today, but they still get the out.
Matt Wallner.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. In the air, left field, down the line. Santander racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. In for a strike. Good slider.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's down and in. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce
Here
Lewis.
comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays,
for the Jays, Nick
number
Sandlin.
52.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Nick
with, so he should come in
Sandlin.
throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So a man at first. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And at first, one away. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Two outs. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. One left for Minnesota. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back now in Toronto, set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Anthony Santander. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Alcala, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Guerrero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering misses, and the count now even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Buxton pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-2. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
Brooks Lee.
Sandlin back to work. That one's
That's a
upstairs, ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside
Ball
low,
2.
and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And there's the
Count
ball.
is 3-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the
Catcher,
fastball on the
Ryan
previous
Jeffers.
pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Jeffers in now, takes ball one off the plate. That's inside, and it's 2-0. The Twins down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
1 strike.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's ball 4.
Take
Tried
it.
another slider, but it missed the plate.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some
Now batting,
really
the
close
designated
pitches,
hitter,
and
Willie
somehow,
Castro.
Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Castro stands in now and
0-1.
watches strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking
That's
for a
inside.
big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike
Shortstop,
pitch right there.
Carlos
At
Correa.
worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was
0-1
expecting for the
count.
pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
A little bit
Ball
low.
1.
And it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop
Ball
takes
2.
the ball. That
That's ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Jeffers
strike.
off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and
Now
gives this
batting,
offense a
left fielder,
good chance to
Trevor
cut into their
Larnach.
deficit.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Nick Sandlin done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
on
Jays,
now, Jimmy Garcia.
Number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Trevor Larnach. 0 for 3 in this one. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Well struck, right field. Going back. Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
61,
bottom of the 8th. Brock Stewart. Here's the catcher to hit,
Leading off
Alejandro
for the
Kirk.
Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Line drive and foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next,
Well, he locked
for
him
the
up with the
Blue
cutter on the
Jays,
outside right
second
there, and I got to
baseman,
think he was looking middle in because he just
Jimenez.
couldn't pull the trigger. And with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And here is Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman Ernie
2
Clement.
outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around 2nd now as they still don't have it. And he's into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the 1st and 2nd baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Stepping in, Nathan Lucas. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him looking. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Twins 2. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Swings through that one for strike one. Moving in the bullpen, Tommy Nance, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swanson getting cranked up as well. He swings and fouls one off. Bounce to the right. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Man at first, nobody out. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Not even close there. And that is ball one. He is certainly a guy with that blazing fastball, but you might not always know where it's going. So don't dig in, right?
Well, hitters aren't as likely to dive out over the plate against a pitcher like this because of the fact that he can be erratic and there's great velocity. Less time to get out of the way.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed.
And sometimes he can be effectively wild because you're sitting there in the on-deck circle or in the dugout looking in and saying he's all over the place, and then you step into the box, strike one, strike two, and you're an 0-2 count. Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jimmy Garcia done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
First and second, no outs. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch just misses. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
First baseman, Ty France.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. There's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ball, that's outside.
Buxton, the runner at third. Lewis over at first with 1 away. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The 1-4 just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
The Twins down to their final out. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one off the mark, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the ninth.
Ball, that's in. Ball 3.
In the dirt, but kept close. He's in
He made
there.
it safe.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead. And sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Now
entire
batting,
at bat.
catcher Ryan
So bases
Jeffers.
all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Ball one, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
This could end it. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.